You're definitely going to attract a lot of attention when you wear this because people just tend to love the scent. You can see on their faces that they were wondering, what does she have on? I can't quite put my finger on it, but it smells beautiful. Welcome back, Evangelistas, or welcome if you're new. My name is Tawana, and by today's video, I'm going to be doing my most complimented spring and summer perfumes, you guys. Now, I know that spring is basically done in summertime already, technically almost summer, I think, June 22nd. But these are the fragrances that I kind of start wearing in the spring and into summer. So I still wanted to just kind of put, you know, spring and summer in that case because it's the warm weather months. So if you guys are interested to see the fragrances that are a little bit more niche, a couple of them that are gonna get you loads of compliments and loads of just, you know, attention from everybody, not only, you know, opposite sex, but also just women and everybody else in general, stay tuned and let's get started. Okay, so I'm gonna start this video off with my go-to girl. I absolutely love this fragrance, and it's gonna be Burberry Herr. Let me see if I can focus it in for you guys, of course. So this one here is the original Burberry Herr. I know that they have like an intense version and an elixir. If you do not own Burberry Herr, I don't know what to tell you. Because this fragrance right here, she is the epitome of spring and summertime. I feel like everyone needs this in her collection. And just look at the dent. Look at how much I've used, and I've had this, I believe, I bought it last spring of 2022. So this is a fruity floral. Of course, I'm gonna include the notes on the screen for you guys. And I will say, I personally love this fragrance. Even if I didn't get loads of compliments from it, I was still, you know, pretty much dented as much as I did already. But whenever I wear this, I get so many people complimenting how nice I smell. I remember I went home to Dominica. If you guys don't know, I'm from a small island in the Caribbean. But when I went home in Christmas time, everybody was like, you smell so good. I would be at, you know, the cashier or checking out for things, and they would be like, oh my God, your perfume smells lovely. So this one right here, you guys, I highly recommend it if you are just looking for something that is floral, fruity, and sweet. And again, just a perfect spring, summer fragrance. Like I mentioned, they do have an intense version, and they have the, I think it's the elixir as well. So if you are not into just a regular one, you want a little bit more strong or intense fragrance, definitely pick that up. But you just need to get your hands on Burberry Herr. Again, she is a staple, a classic for any collection. Next up is one of my newer purchases. I think I bought this back in March, but this is my Jo Malone, and this is the Mimosa and Cardamom. Now it is a cologne, as you know, I think all of Jo Malone's fragrances are termed colognes, but this, oh my God, you guys, this is such like a cool scented, there's like hints of lemon, of course cardamom like in the name, and mimosa is actually a flower, you guys, so I know a lot of people think, you know, the drink is what they're going for in the fragrance, but it's actually based on the mimosa flower, which the drink is named after. So you get that powdery mimosa in there. Again, there's hints of lemon and just like a cool spice to this. Very much like light scented, but it's still very much a compliment getter by the term, you know, by the title of this video. So when I bought this, obviously I was like, you know, new fragrance, so let me start getting into this. And again, loads of compliments. I wouldn't even put on too much of this. I would do probably like, you know, the usual areas, 1, 2, 3, and 4, probably on my clothes real quick. And that would be enough for all day, you guys. I've had, you know, while at work, at sites and so forth, people would tell me, oh my God, like they would literally say, oh my God, you smell amazing. And it was this girl right here all along. And I kept this a secret because I usually show you guys in my vlogs when I get a new fragrance, but I was like, you know what? This one here, I'm gonna gatekeep it a little bit because this video is gonna be done eventually, and I had to tell you guys about this because, yeah, this is definitely that girl when it comes to fragrances and just, you know, something that is a crowd favorite. I want to say, of course, since it is, you know, a little bit lighter scented, because I think Mimosa and Cardamom itself is not very much powerful scents on their own. Together, they mingle so nicely. It creates like a nice warm heart and a warm structure in the top notes and also the middle notes going down into the base. So highly recommend this one again if you're looking for something. And I'll tell you guys as well, this plus the sea salt and sage, mixing those two together, Oh, amazing. Blissful, wonderful, just something unique is what I'm getting at when you put those two together. But again, if you're just going for one of them, definitely get this one here and, you know, load up on your compliments and feel real good. Moving right along, you guys. So this is my next hitter on the list. This one here is Matcha Meditation, and this is replica by Maison Margiela. Let me, of course, give you guys a close-up of that bottle real quick. Now, I know what you guys are thinking, matcha? Do I even want to smell like matcha? Yes, yes you do. So when I bought this, of course, I was also on the fence because I was blind buying it. And I was like, yeah, same question. I was like, do I really want to smell like the drink that I love so much? Do I want to smell like green tea, essentially? But when you spray this on, so first of all, you do get that top note of like the green tea, but it doesn't last too long, you guys. It melts down and you get that white chocolate note. There's a little bit of like a mandarin note in there. And that all just comes together and coexists so harmoniously. You guys like my wording? Because yeah, that's what it's doing though. This is my everyday sort of fragrance. I wear this when I'm running errands, when I'm just in the house. And again, when I'm out running errands and I have this on, people tell me that I smell so good. And I would be like, it's matcha. You know what I mean? It's very strange to say it like that, but I'll tell them like it's a matcha based fragrance because I do tell people what I'm smelling if they're, you know, really intrigued to find out. So I'll tell them, yeah, it's a Matcha Meditation by Replica. This is something about how they do it. This also just makes me feel very zen. I think that's what it says on the bottle too. It's like a zen scent, but it's very zen and just chill and relaxing and calming. But ooh, all these notes together, beautiful, beautiful, gorgeous, gorgeous girl. But go to your perfume counter, blind buy it if you must. You're gonna love this, and it's such a unique fragrance because it's got green tea notes again, matcha, which is very much, you know, different and unique. And I think that's why it gets so much compliments, because there's not a lot of green tea or matcha scented fragrances that are out there really. But absolutely love it again. Absolutely recommend it again. You're definitely going to attract a lot of attention when you wear this because people just tend to love the scent. Okay, so we have my ultimate summer fragrance, you guys. And this here is Mango Skin by Wilhelm Parfumerie. This is our bottle right here. What can I say? So you hear the name Mango Skin, and of course, it smells like mango. But it doesn't smell like that artificial fake fruity mango that you might get in, you know, a lollipop or some candy or whatever it might be. This, if you have been to the Caribbean, if you're from an island or from the Caribbean like myself or whatever, and you've had yourself a real sweet, juicy mango, this is what the fragrance has in there, you guys. Not the fake stuff, not that artificial stuff, which I absolutely can't stand, fake citrusy and, you know, fruity scents. This is very authentic mango. Think of it where you're sitting, you know, outside on your porch on a hot summer day. You've got a really nice ripe mango and you bit into it and it's just running down your hand. That's it. That's the bottle right there for you. That's the fragrance right there for you as far as the description. So it's got that really nice like light scent mango. Sweet, but not overly sweet because I can't do super sweet scents, you guys. And I first smelled this, I believe I went to Saks Fifth Avenue, and I have another fragrance from the same perfume line. It is Wilhelm, but it's called Oh Polly. So I was just, you know, testing out different fragrances, and this man was, well, the man and his wife were next to me, and he said, you should try the Mango Skin. He said that he was actually just picking it up for his wife because he absolutely loved it on her, and it's always sold out, but Saks had a few in stock right then. So obviously I went ahead, I did the tester, and was definitely love at first scent. And right then and there, I knew why he was buying it for his wife. I understood completely. But yeah, apart from the mango, you got like blackberries, jasmine. There's a little bit of patchouli in the base note. And it just comes together nicely again, you guys. Such a well put together fragrance. Perfect for summertime because it's not super, how can I put it? It's not super heavyweight. It's very much fruity and gives that, you know, summery type of vibe. But it's just not that overwhelmingly fake stuff, fake scented stuff. So it's not your Bath & Body mango Mai Tai. It is something, you know, far more superior and just more sophisticated than that. And I picked up the 150 milliliter bottle. I had like a little tester that Saks had given me because I was like, I had already bought something that day as far as fragrances, but this was on my hit list. So I had the little sampler that I was using all along, and again, the compliments were coming in. People were just like intrigued. You could see on their faces that they were wondering, what does she have on? I can't quite put my finger on it, but it smells beautiful. And it was a mango skin. So I would be like that man who was selling mango skin to me. I started selling mango skin to everybody else who just asked me about it or complimented me on the fragrance. And I love putting people onto this brand here, this perfume house of Wilhelm, because it's a little underrated, but their fragrances in general are beautiful. This one here is top tier. Now, for my final most complimented scent, it's actually a combination of 2 scents, 2 fragrances that I sort of layer together. So the first one, I have I Want You by Jimmy Choo, the original. And then on top of that, I put my Carolina Herrera Good Girl. And I could not have fathomed how well these two would pair together. So I think what prompted me to actually put the combination together is that they're both warm florals as far as their fragrance family, and they share a middle note of jasmine. And I know that the Jimmy Choo actually has like a mandarin top note versus tuberose in this one for the top note. But again, when those middle notes collided, I cannot even explain to you guys how gorgeous this smells. So it definitely gives me more fruity floral. And obviously this one has the fruits and both of them are floral. But you guys, when I pair this together, I remember I went to sleep because usually I put on, you know, different scent combinations and I spray them on my arms, go to bed and kind of see how I feel about them. And I loved it so much that the next morning when I got ready for work and everything, this is what I did. And I kid you not, probably every single body who I stopped and spoke to that day complimented my fragrance. A lot of them said, you know, whatever you're wearing smells so good. A few asked me what it was, like what fragrance it was. And I felt so good to tell them that it was actually a little, you know, combination that I thought of the night before, literally. And I just felt like this is perfect for spring and summer again. It's giving, you know, that florally warm scent that we love from the, you know, the heat, the sunshine, and a little sweetness that, you know, gets us those compliments. So actually, let me spray it on and I'll give you guys a little bit more of a better scent profile. Yes, very sweet and fruity with that mandarin coming through. But again, we have, you know, it's just a little powdery effect from our Good Girl by Carolina Herrera. Together, not too sweet, but just right. It's definitely in that Goldilocks zone if you like, you know, floral fragrances that are not very loud and, you know, pushy, but again, you've got that sweetness. So if you like stuff like, you know, Dolce & Gabbana, Only One, and so forth, I feel you would love this combination. If you have these two, stop the video right now and try them out. Walk out your house, come back and tell me how many people told you that they love how you smell. And that's just a testament of how good this little combination smells and how much it, you know, it just gives what it's supposed to give. But you all, that is going to be it for today's video of my most complimented spring and summer fragrances. I feel like all those scent profiles are perfect for this time of year. So go ahead, start wearing them, start, you know, testing them out if you are interested in anything. And below, all will be linked in our, you know, the description box, of course. But thank you so much if you've made it to the end of the video. As always, I really do appreciate that. Don't forget to hit that like button below and stay subscribed because I've got so many videos coming up on my channel, including my weekly Sunday vlogs. But thanks again, and until next time, bye guys.